Right, shall I start?
Go on then.
I spy with my little eye a red Torii gate.
I think the red Torii gate's a given. We've always got to have that in. So yes, superb. Now, can we go straight on here again, Michelle? I think we can. It's slightly alternate route.
No, I think there's no... Oh, that way, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of going
towards
right.
There.
I think it'll be more interesting this way for you.
At the light, turn left.
No, at the right. We're going to turn right. So, red Torii gate. Oh, there's a castle beside me. A house with a castle frontage. If you roll back a little bit, I'm sure you'll be able to see it on the right side. It's actually just a regular house, but somehow they put like a turret. Very interesting what they'll do. They're so twee. It's got astroturf grass out the front.
It's even got a little castle on its gate.
Yeah. How funny.
Yeah.
Next door, a little boy doing a bit of taekwondo or karate. Okay, so we're going to break the rules here. See ahead of us, the house has got all the grass on the roof, all the plants on the roof. Can you see the name of the town we're in, Michelle?
Okay, let's have a look, see.
And you might have to look on the maps just to see, because I feel that it won't.
Maizuru.
Mizuru.
Take the next left.
Take the next left. Looks like a red light, but it's actually a little green arrow pointing left. A lot of these underpasses around here on this side of the country. So there's just to get across this road, a little underpass.
Look, Mizuru. You can't see it. That red car got in the way.
Oh.
You might have seen it right at the beginning.
Welcome to Mizuru sign. So I spy with my little eye. First one to see a red post van.
Ah,
Always,
postman Pat.
always good to see a post. Oh, I wish I'd chosen a, although not really because it's just there, a bowling pin.
I've got a good one.
Go on then.
I spy with my little eye. The first one to spot a Pachinko.
Ah, Pachinko hall. Now, we'd probably need to explain. A lot of you will know what a Pachinko hall is. So look ahead of me on the left here. There's a giant 10-pin bowling pin.
Yeah. I see a lot of those. Well, not a lot, but we see them often.
Frequently, you'll see them. Actually, let's not include that in the next, because there probably won't be one for a long time.
Oh, interesting building.
That is nice. That's almost like an old Victorian wharf building, isn't it? Red brick.
Like warehouses, isn't it?
Very nice. So Pachinko is like slot machines.
Yeah.
Like a sort of...
Casino? No, not casino. Is it slot machines?
Yeah, slot machines.
Just a whole building of slot machines.
And pokies, as we would call them in Australia. But it's was there a naval base coming up?
Oh, maybe. Was that cement?
Could be. It's grey. It's all painted grey. It looks like a naval ship, but I think, actually, Michelle, it's just a... Although, no, it's got... I think it's a ship.
You think it's a ship?
Well, it's got a lot of domes on top of it and a mast. Surely that's a ship.
I don't know. It doesn't look very ship.
I spy with my little eye. First one to see a grey naval ship.
There's
one.
It is. Look, it's a ship.
Yeah, it's got a gun on the front.
It
but
has.
Don't have guns on the front of cement factories.
151. There you go.
So, the Japanese
Naval
ship.
Japanese naval.
I thought she had... There's a few Navy ships there, aren't there?
Must be a Navy base.
So Pachinko is...
They're quite garish, aren't they? You can see them a mile away.
Well, I'll explain that to them because, okay, a pokies place in Australia would not be that big, but in Japan, so say this building ahead of us now looks like a big block of flats. Actually, it's probably too small. If it was twice the size of this building, red light. So take this building ahead of us, double the size of it, put elephants and, I don't know,
in a tutu,
whiz pops and all sorts of strange bling on the outside of it. Maybe even make it super modern, and that could be a Pachinko. Like, they are huge. There's obviously a lot of money in gambling, and frankly, gambling's illegal in Japan. So you might have to look up how Pachinko works. It's a little bit strange. You're technically not gambling,
No.
but you are.
But you are.
And there are hundreds upon hundreds, perhaps even tens of thousands of Pachinko places. And whenever you drive through a city, the most ostentatious, the most garish buildings, and sometimes the most flash looking buildings turn out to be Pachinko buildings.
So you're going left here, yeah?
I'm going to go left here. It says left. I think that's pretty much my only option, yeah.
Lanes to turn left.
Okay, got a green light. So, yep, look out for one of those buildings. You will know it's a Pachinko building because it will have Pachinko written on the side of it. But you're going to have to be really eagle eyes and maybe to spot it. So we've got Tori Gate, we've got a post van, we've got a Pachinko, a slot machine building, and I'm going to say, I spy with my little eye, first one to spot a residential house with some vending machines outside. Now, it's probably you're probably going to see this quite soon, and it might be hard to tell whether it's residential or commercial. But generally, if it looks a little bit like someone's home, and it's got vending machines outside, this is quite a common thing in Japan. People seem to pay for, or I'm not sure how it works, whether they lease them or rent them and make a little hustle, little side hustle.
Side hustle.
Side hustle. Oh, look at that blue spots. It's like bubbles. Okay.
Postie bike.
There is a postie bike. The postie vans, by the way, are red vans with black and yellow.
Black number plate with yellow writing.
Yes. And many of you may have already spotted one, because I certainly have. And if you haven't, you'll have to go back and see it. But if you did, if you were eagle-eyed and you spotted it, well done you. Mark it off the list, put the timestamp down below and tell us where you saw it. I'm looking now to see a vending machine outside of a house, because there are many houses left and right of us, and I'd be very surprised if we don't see one shortly. If indeed we haven't already seen one and somebody's sort of beaten us to it. I'll just drop a little bit back from this truck because he's going to make quite a noise. So we're going up into a bit of a ravine or a canyon here, aren't we?
Yep. So we're going to have another I Spy?
Yeah, can you think of something new, Michelle? Can you think of a...
I'm trying to think of something new.
Okay, we'll try and get something we haven't had before, easy enough to spot. And actually, I wish it was a live stream. We could ask people what they want to look for.
Well, you can always put down in the comments, so next time we play, you can maybe include it. Okay, something which we have seen a lot of today, but haven't seen recently. I spy with my little eye. First one to spot a dustbin truck.
Okay.
Yes, you know.
So a trash or garbage
truck.
or rubbish truck or dustbin truck, whatever you call it in the country where you are, you can comment down below and let us know what you call a bin lorry, basically. In Japan, they're quite often quite tiny.
They are, so don't be looking for a big one.
Don't be looking for some big version that you might have in your country. Look for the same style of truck, but imagine it, for example, this big truck that's coming towards us now, this big lorry, half the size of that.
So that's a bit big, that one.
Yeah, half the size of that. But they're quite clearly a
bin lorry.
bin lorry.
All these different
garbage
names.
truck. This guy's... okay, well, I hope we're not going to do what we often do at I Spy, suddenly hit like 200 tunnels.
Tunnel after tunnel. I think we'll be going through little villages and towns, so I think we'll be all right.
We are on the coast. If you come directly across from Kyoto to the east coast, it's got quite a bump, isn't it?
West Coast.
Oh, west coast. Lordy, Michelle, I gave that a whole lot of thought and still came up with the wrong.
And then I have to think, 'cause I thought it was like my left and right, and I'm checking it.
Yeah. So directly across from Kyoto to the west coast, we're kind of driving down that coast.
Yeah.
On the way down to Fukuoka, I would say. I don't think we'll get as far as Fukuoka in this journey.
No.
I wish we could. I don't think we've got enough time. But
You never know.
you never know.
Look at those mountains.
It's pretty, isn't it? It is a little sort of valley.
It is. We're going into another little town.
So we stayed at the Ryokan. For those of you that don't know what a Ryokan is, it's kind of like a traditional Japanese home, or traditional Japanese hotel, I would say, more than a home. But
Would you say it's like a bed and breakfast?
yeah, like a bed and breakfast.
Like people do.
But they're generally quite expensive, and they generally serve local produce, and quite often they'll include full board, so breakfast and dinner. Lunch, if you want it, you generally have to go out and find your own lunch. So we stayed in our first Ryokan. It was very nice. We actually decided to treat ourselves to a bit of a downtime. Look at this train.
Ooh, train.
Train. I have to say, 3 days in a Ryokan is a little bit too long. Would you agree?
I agree. Unless there's really a lot to do outside, but there wasn't.
Well, one of the reasons I say 3 days is too long is it's a set menu, or generally the menu is very good, but it's quite limited. And
It's the same.
3
isn't it?
days of the similar or same food every single day can feel a little bit monotonous. And I'm sure there are Ryokans that mix it up and do all sorts of, maybe encourage people to stay. That's a big supermarket.
Isn't it?
There, isn't
Fresh
it?
Bazaar.
Should we stop and go in the Fresh Bazaar?
You can do.
Okay.
Past it now. Oh, so there's no entry there.
No entry there.
We'll go in here then.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we've messed that up, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're on some sort of abandoned piece of land. Okay, we're going to pause because this place looks kind of glorious, and we're going to have a little, see if we can get in there. Your door, it's your door. Michelle's door.
Nearly lost me.
Nearly lost you. I Spy continues.
Can you remember what they are? There's 4.
I don't know, I've been in the shop having coffee.
There's a red Torii gate. Oh,
That post van doesn't count because I think we already did that.
That's number 17. Dust truck, dustbin lorry,
Right,
vending machines outside a domestic house.
right. Well done, Michelle.
And there's one more. You know what it is?
Sun's starting to set, and look at the volcano to the right of us there.
Yeah.
I bet that is a volcanic mountain as well.
But that's not my I Spy. Can you remember what it was?
Have you remembered?
I have.
Oh, well, share it with the rest of us.
Pachinko.
Pachinko. Okay. So,
I think that was it. There's probably other ones, but that was the 4 that I can remember. Because we already found Postman Pat and we already found
volcano.
the volcano.
It's got so much busier. Is it getting towards sort of school end time, rush hour?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you go in the supermarket.
Well, we enjoyed a coffee.
We did.
It's great to have a little coffee break in the supermarket. There's usually a nice, comfortable place to sit, and it's where a lot of people will sit and just have a drink. Michelle has nice coffee. It's quite nice.
A nice sized coffee, yes, yes. Nice. Had a bathroom break.
And got some food for later this evening.
We did.
Some nice sushi and little snacks. So,
And some children just coming home from school.
it's great to see the kids, even younger than this I've seen
Oh, yeah.
earlier, when before the camera, like tiny
They
little
were tiny little ones. There was about a group of 4, and they were
Yeah.
about half that size.
crossing the road. What on earth's going on here?
I don't know, but they're all going over.
Why are they all trying to move over? They're just going in for fuel? Is it cheap gas? Or
I
have
don't
we
know,
been-
but don't get too close to this guy.
So, yeah, it's definitely school time, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's loads of school kids. Now, earlier, I think it was like the kindergartens.
I think so. I think they must finish a little bit earlier.
I have a problem with this car. Let me explain to people what's going on. Why sometimes I've been close to having accidents. I don't know if it's this Suzuki Solio particular. I've never had a car like it. Whenever you go to pull out in traffic, or if you go to make, you have to get onto a motorway, for example, so you want to accelerate, the engine just cuts out. It literally just dies. So you can't sort of like quickly pull in front of somebody or do any of those sort of acceleration moves. I don't know if you can example. For example, there was a lorry there, and if I'd have just, because I couldn't see on the road that there was a left-only turn. Now, I pushed my foot on the accelerator so I could just get ahead of the lorry and make a right turn. And instead of reacting, quite the opposite, it almost turns the engine off. It literally just feels like the engine's been cut from the drivetrain. It's been quite dangerous. I've found many times where I've wanted just to, maybe, okay, if you're at a junction and you want to pull out onto a road, you see a nice big opening, plenty of space, and you push down on the accelerator to go out and the engine just stops. It's still rolling forward, but the most, you can feel it, can't you, Michelle?
Yeah.
It feels
Oh, yeah.
as if I've taken my foot off the accelerator, and all I'm doing, and there's nothing you can do. You can't pump the accelerator to make it sort of react quicker. There seemed to be nothing. So I could never live with a car that does that to me. It's too dangerous. And I'm not sure, it's obviously an electronic thing. It's a bad design. So little thumbs down on the Suzuki Solio. Of course, not Bubbles. It's not your fault,
No.
Bubbles. Not your fault at all. We still love you.
We do.
But Suzuki, sort that out. That's so dangerous. Now, look at the big crab. Did you see that on the right? That reminds me of Osaka,
Oh, yeah.
the Running Man, and that area. They have those big crab signs. Now I'm going to chuck my favourite K cars like these coming ahead of us with the yellow number plates mean they're a small engine car. And I've said this before, so many of you, if you've done the I Spy, already know, but I'll repeat it. I want you to find a K car, I Spy with my little eye, a K car, but it has to be a bright yellow. Now I don't want, like on the left here, this sort of creamy yellow, this dull sort of listless yellow. I want the yellow to make you smile, and it has to be in motion. So let me just show you. On the left here now, there's a Suzuki Hustler, one of our favourite little K cars. So I'm looking for one of those cars on the road.
On the road.
So
Doesn't have to be a Hustler, but it has to be that
it's
yellow.
most likely going to be something similar to a Hustler. So
Yeah.
a K car, yellow colour, and I think, no, I thought there was a chimney coming up in yellow. Not that sort of yellow. So not that yellow that makes you feel, but a yellow that makes you grin. The kids have got little flags on. The small ones have got flags on the back of their bags.
I've not seen them with flags. I've seen them with hats, yellow hats.
Yeah, they might have been just a sports day or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful wall of green coming down to the road. So a yellow K car. Residential, I suspect the residential is already gone and we've just not spotted
You
it,
reckon?
Michelle.
I've sort of been looking, but it's difficult when there's other things going
It
on.
seems highly unlikely that we've not seen one.
Yeah.
So if you're yelling down in the comments,
I've
we've
seen
seen 4 of those and you didn't even spot them, you still win.
Yeah.
It's just that Michelle and I haven't seen
We'll
them
go
yet.
back and check.
There's a beautiful thing here in Japan, and I've said this before when we were here last time, is seeing young very young children going backwards and forwards to school, unattended, and knowing that they're completely safe. It's a cool little bus, isn't it?
It is.
So that was a yellow K car there. Doesn't count. It was more, that doesn't make me smile. That was more golden.
Okay.
And oh, well, I can't. Oh dear.
That one counts though.
That one can make you smile. That one made you smile. So if you didn't get if you went for the first one, and now Michele, I'm looking at that. See on the left there, that looks like a Pachinko. It doesn't say. Michelle's almost biting at the bit. It is, isn't it?
It did. It had a flag there that said Pachinko slot.
Okay. We won. Michele and I won. We spotted that garish, ugly looking Pachinko building. Now, gambling's illegal in Japan and we do not condone it.
No.
I'm not a fan of gambling, but my lord, does it make a lot of money here under the counter somehow in Japan.
And that's why you could always spot them, because they're so big.
They're often bigger than
They
that.
are,
but
and
as
usually
soon as
more,
I saw all the
more
sort of
lights and
kitsch nonsense going on, you know it's a Pachinko hall. They are huge,
Yeah.
and they are remarkably noisy inside, and they're always full of local people just throwing away their salaries on the hope they might win a little cash on the slot machines. They clearly cannot win. I know occasionally you can, but they clearly cannot win. Otherwise, how could the Pachinko owners own so much prime real estate
Yep.
in Japan? There's a little tractor shop. Not often you'll see a tractor shop with 4 tractors in the window, because the tractors are not much bigger than a car. There was a rice harvester. Did you see
Yeah,
it
I did.
on the
I did,
far,
yeah.
the furthest? If you can slow down the camera, you'll see there was a couple of tractors, I think, and a rice harvester. This is a very pretty valley. The sun is starting to feel quite lazy though, and it's only 4 in the afternoon, so I'm not sure why. Still 31 degrees, and although it looks a little cool outside, that Renault there,
yeah.
Renault 4. Oh, loads of vintage cars. Go back and see what other cars. I spotted the Renault immediately, but I think there were several vintage cars there. If you can slow the video down, let me know what else you saw. There were European cars, I'm pretty sure. Very unusual in Japan to see that sort of vehicle. So yeah, it's got a feeling that it should be quite cold outside.
Yeah.
But when you open the door, it is belting
It's
hot.
still hot. You think, oh, it's going to be cool, but no,
It's
it's not.
rainforest humidity. I think.
So nothing much has changed then in that front with regard to the weather.
Oh, look at this K car. Look at this one. Look
Oh,
at this.
it's cool.
Oh, it's a white one with a bit of yellow.
Well, that
That
was
was
a truck.
That was a ute. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. That one was a ute.
I think it was a double cab ute, wasn't it?
Oh, and look at on the left. Look at the Volkswagen Beetle
Oh, cool.
conversion.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That is cool. That's not a Beetle. Sorry, Combi.
Combi, yeah.
Camper van. So that was they're fake Volkswagen mini campers. The first time Michele and I ever saw one of these was in Fukuoka,
Yeah.
and we
Took
thought
a
it was
picture of one, didn't we,
so
with it, yeah.
cute. And now we keep seeing them. And what they do is they buy these K cars, the K vans. Quite often they're done with Suzuki Carries or Daihatsu Hi-Jets, and they put like a Volkswagen Combi kit on the front of them. God, this feels almost Malaysia, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So they look like a tiny Combi Volkswagen camping van. I think I've even seen one with a split front window on it. So like a real old 1960s style. But they look so cute.
So you're left after the bridge.
Okay. So we're going along this river.
We are.
Have we spied out? Are we?
No, we've still got our dustbin truck, bin lorry thingy, and of course our red Torii gate that we never ever see. And
I think red Torii gates have been abolished from Japan. apart from the fact that if I turn this camera on, 3 would come along in one go.
And our vending machine outside the domestic
Okay.
house. So we've got 3 left.
Am I on the right route, Michelle? Just check on your
Yep.
maps.
Mine said it
Seems
was.
to be heading towards Kyoto. We should be heading a long way from Kyoto. So let me, because I said this was an epic I Spy, let me include another I Spy. So you saw that little ute. So it's basically a K car that has the back cut off of it like a pickup truck. I Spy with my little eye. Oh, and there's one just there.
It's obviously that company.
Same company.
Always gone round the corner.
I want to include that in I Spy. So if you see that yellow flash, you know one's coming up, but they're not as common as you might think.
No.
I Spy with my little eye a pickup stroke combi, not combi, a pickup stroke
Ute.
Truck, but a K version. It's a little shrine there, isn't it?
Yes, we are on the right route.
Wow, look at the size of this valley.
It's cool, isn't it?
This
Is the river very big? Can't see it.
It's quite a wide river.
Oh,
You
it
can
is.
just see over the wall.
It is.
So I stumbled on my words because Michele was eagerly pointing out something from our I Spy list. Was it residential?
Well, I was just confirming with you. I think it was.
Okay.
Yes.
Michele believes she spotted a residential home with a vending machine on the outside. Did you guys spot it? Put the timestamp down so we know that you did spot it and you're not just making it up. The camera doesn't lie.
So we're getting down on our I Spies again.
We are.
3, I think we've got left.
How strange that little shrine didn't have a red Torii gate.
Yes, that is one of them.
Okay. There's so many post trucks.
I know, must be the time. Number 6.
So many. Must be postal time in the afternoon, late mail.
Yeah.
Now here are some rice fields that look late.
Really,
rice?
haven't they? We've seen a lot of ripe
Might
ones.
Not be rice, actually.
I
Now
think
I'm looking. Yeah, no, they are
it
rice.
is. Maybe it's protected by the valley so they can do it a bit later.
Maybe. Certainly, there, that one's been partially harvested. There's a lot of commercial trucks on this route that we're doing today,
Yes.
Michele. Don't bother indicating, you're fine. I feel that this west coast has got a different vibe to it. It feels, I don't know, more European.
You think? I think it's busier.
It's certainly
It's
busier.
got more things on it. But then I suppose we did go inland fairly early on the east coast. Into the mountains, didn't we, to try and avoid the heat.
Well, that's a story that hasn't changed. We're a month and a half into our journey now and the weather has not cooled down. I was just saying to Michele while we were in the supermarket, I'm probably at the stage where I'm going to limit the number of times we sleep in the car because we've barely got 2 or 3 weeks left now of this journey, and I feel that I've probably had enough of sleeping in the car. Much as we love sleeping in bubbles, it's been so hot.
It has.
And
I mean, I was reading today, it's only actually, it says 4 degrees above average for the temperature. But 4 degrees makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
4 degrees would take us now down to 26, which would be absolutely gorgeous. But at 30, 31, with the sort of humidity, and remember the humidity makes a massive difference, it's been pretty hard, and actually 31 is as low as it gets. We've had 41 and above on this journey.
And not dropping much at night, really, to be honest. If it does drop, it doesn't drop till about 5, 6 in the morning, and then we're ready to get up anyway.
And then the sun's up. This is a pretty little
It's very nice.
riverside drive. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. I do feel that this coastal side of Japan is probably less frequented by tourists because there aren't the famous landmarks.
No.
There are a few sort of minor landmarks maybe Japanese people know about, but there aren't the famous cities. Hiroshima, Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo, everything's on the other side. On this side, smaller names.
So unless you've got your own transport, really, and I think you probably can use the public transport, which is a bit more difficult.
I'm hoping that means that there's a few more sort of hidden gems, little places we're going to discover that really are off the beaten path. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll leave the Torii gate as the last I spy. I think, have we got anything else in the list?
Dustbins and your ute.
Okay, so I thought we were getting to the end. I think we're going to start winding this up though, because if you spot any of those, superb. But I think now I just want to concentrate on chatting with you and having a little drive. And if you spot those things, well done you.
You can let us know.
We'll still be playing, to be honest. I'm trying.
We're just not going to add to it, I don't think.
No, I'm not going to add any more to it. That's what I was looking for, Michele.
That was the words you were looking for.
You see what I mean by the European, almost like these, a lot of this sort of...
tree lined?
Well, I'd say they're tree lined. They almost look like they've got vines on them.
Yeah.
But,
It's very pretty.
yeah, very pretty. There's a big bridge coming up. I wonder whether we...
I don't think we crossed it.
No?
No, I don't think we
Have
crossed
a look
the river.
when we get around this corner. You'll see a
Oh,
big blue bridge, big steel blue bridge. How pretty are these houses to the right here? Look,
They're
very
real Japanese, aren't they?
Yeah, old sort of stone tiles or terracotta tile roofs.
Wow, that is a big bridge.
Maybe that's the road sign I keep seeing to Kyoto.
Maybe
if you were wanting to hang a left here, you could get back over to Kyoto. It's not the way we're going though.
Yeah, I think it is. You're actually going right to get onto that road.
Okay.
Can't go left because you go into the river.
How pretty are these houses? Shame they're on a sort of highway. No, Michele, that's a truck. That's not a ute.
Okay. Just checking.
Michelle's still playing. No, I'm thinking more like, okay, I have to explain. Do you know when they're like a little K-van and they've just got the back cut out of them?
I know what you mean, yes, yes.
You'll know when you see one.
That is a huge bridge.
It is a massive bridge. A mixture of sort of concrete posts and...
House underneath it.
Really?
Yeah. Bit ugly.
Determined not to move. Is this a tunnel coming up?
Yes. Can we see how long it is?
That's another thing we've noticed this side, isn't there? They don't seem to write the tunnel lengths. And it's a short one. I'm going to say about 300, 400 meters. But we've noticed there's been several tunnels on this side and they just don't have any markings on them. The name of the tunnel.
No name, nothing.
No. And certainly on the east coast they were all marked and they were all telling you how long they were.
From sort of 200 meters to 9 kilometers.
Yeah. 9 kilometers is the longest one we did, isn't it? Pit in.
Pit in. Food and drink. Oh, they're just vending machines.
Just vending machines. There's nothing there. It's just somebody put up a big sign and stuck a load of vending machines under it. Was there bathrooms there as well?
I didn't see.
Little
I
building
was too
at the
busy
beginning.
watching the vending machines.
So here's a brown sign. Does that mean a place of interest?
Who knows?
Had a Michinoeki marked on there, I think.
I think we're following this river for a little while.
I've run out of things to say, Michele. I think I'm going to...
Well, it's probably time to wind it out before the battery dies.
Yeah, we'll give you a couple of minutes of some peaceful music and just look at this valley while Michele and I wind our heads down. We had a hotel last night. Looks like we'll be sleeping in the car tonight.
Yes.
But as I said to Michele, I think I'm getting to the stage where I probably had enough car sleeping for one journey. So we're probably going to keep it down to a minimum. Having said that, don't be surprised the next 4 nights, Michele, you're sleeping in the back of the car because finding a place is never easy.
No. It's a big valley.
Take care, love to you all.
See you next time.
Be good.
Bye.
Red Tori gate.
Yeah, red. There you go.
God, that's a wrecked old one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I feel a little bit like we can end
Yep.
the video now.
Yep.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.